All right.
These headsets are pretty good about.
So one thing about MT that I really like, as far as like how he plays, he's so patient in the corner. So like he'll get put in a bad position in the neutral game, and then he won't choose a stupid option like he just did there. He won't do that. So MT, can you not make me look stupid?
Oh
please?
my god, that recovery is so good.
Yeah. All right.
He did a stupid thing, and then as you're berating him, he did an almost perfect recovery.
So a little Marth thing that a lot of like the good Marths do and the bad Marths don't. So bad Marths think, all right, grab Sheik when she's above 13, I up throw her, and then I up tilt into a juggle, right? But there's something about that juggle that like bad Marths should know, and that is that you ought to juggle with forward air. You should not be trying to juggle Sheik with up air.
Why not?
Because forward air actually sends her at a much more punishable position when you get it. And up air is really slow. In fact, you can actually get kicked after you up air. So forward air is also something that's a lot more easier to combo out of.
Right.
So obviously like you'll like it for that as well.
This is definitely like a traditionally like relatively skewed matchup towards Sheik, correct? Because she gets so much off a grab when she can follow up on their DI out of down throw. Like, for example, at a lot of percents, you can literally just down throw and consistently up air. Like, you get an up air. And depending on their DI of the up air, bad things can follow the up air. And if they DI, at any point, if they DI full away, you just get a regrab.
Well, the thing
at
about...
low percent.
Yeah, the thing about good Marths is that they have the tricks for getting out of... Like,
yes.
they know the Sheik
Good
down throw.
Sheiks are going to do good Sheik things, and... Oh, can't believe that worked.
Yeah.
It didn't really work, but...
No, it worked.
Did he hit him? I thought the Marth went right through him and just missed the
No,
sweet
Marth
spot.
did go right
Danny Slap from DFU!
Yep.
What? The other Dan.
So DFU and then Chad.
Hi, buddy.
Chad, we miss you. Chad both have tricks with needles and tricks near the edge that are really good in this matchup. I actually really enjoy watching both of them play this matchup.
Does DFU have Marth practice? Like consistently? That was like the most efficient edge guard ever. One needle and he just dead.
Yeah, so again, MT not looking like typical patience. Yeah, so see how that up air like doesn't actually put you in a good position?
But would a forward air, a non-tipper forward air have been better, you think?
Tipper forward air would have been best.
Tipper forward air would have been better.
With the tipper forward air, you can fast fall down there and still keep yourself below Sheik, which is where you always want to be as Marth.
Right. I like how DFU, I don't know if it's just like, yeah, okay, he's doing it on purpose. He's hitting his shield, and then Marth's a little too tall. So at a certain point, he's opting for down smashes and down tilts.
Yep.
If he gets like jab F tilt, the next hit's going like by Marth's ankles.
Yep.
And it's probably gonna poke. Good shield.
Yeah. So MT's just looking rusty. Like, honestly, like he's looking like he hasn't played good players in a while because he's picking subpar options from the ledge and in the corner. So again, thank you, MT, for making me look really good with my call about being patient and being smart. Like, thank you.
That was funny how you're like, he's great, and then you're
MT's really good at this thing that he's been really bad at this game. So yeah, no, if he loses this next game, he should apologize to me. He shouldn't just drop to losers. He should have to apologize.
I suspect he'll do a little bit better this game because he did better as that game went on.
All right, interesting. Tech chase.
Yep.
All right, so
he's above 13.
There's one frame where she can jump out there, and of course DFU's going to hit it. All right, gets behind him. So he's going behind him with that grab there, also because that obviates like the spot dodge. Like you don't need to worry about the spot dodge there.
Wow, he baited the crap out of that double jump.
Oh, it was such a good sequence right up until that.
Yeah, so he did fair, and then he waited. Like he could have hit him a third time, but he waited for DFU to jump, which is really cool.
Okay.
Ooh, Randall. Yeah. Might as well.
Alright. That was just a bad down smash on DFU's part, and so he punishes with punish. Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, so he sees him miss the tech, and he's like, yeah, this is
You're just watching for her limp body to like blink once.
To just slap onto the slap onto the platform.
Oh, don't die. Okay.
Alright. Interesting. Yeah.
It was a kind of inevitable there.
So again, he looked scared coming out of the corner, which is unlike him. Like that's not usually how he looks.
Well, he was at like murder
so
percent.
He gets the L cancel there, which is something a lot of Marths miss. All right, so if he gets the grab here, he can get a punish. All right, so there.
Ah, okay.
I like what he's going for, but he's going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was not definitely not worth it.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's gonna
oh my God, he's dead.
Yeah. See, that's just not a gamble. That's worth
All
trying
soft
to take
hits.
there.
Those are almost all soft hits. That's crazy.
I mean, that's Sheik's punish game on Marth. Like,
True.
good Sheiks are really good at this matchup.
Good on MT to roll away there after like the jab on shield.
And one of the so I think one thing that he'll pick up on. So he missed the tipper because he's gonna get this edge guard. Oh, he doesn't. He gets Wisconsin. So one thing that like really good. Yeah, that should do it.
Well, he's got to do this part one more time. DFU.
One thing good Marths do. You can down tilt Sheik when she's facing you. And then because like it's harder for her to like do something like with range, like when she's facing you, like she can, like if she jumps and forward airs, like you can react to that. Whereas if her back is to you and you try to like down tilt her, she can just jump and like short hop back air you, as we've already seen in this game. So I think
that was.
These are just like little things in the neutral that MT's doing that I think will eventually like accrete and create a good game plan. But I don't know if he'll have enough time because right now DFU is looking solid.
Yeah.
Alright, just misses the spacing. Does he? Alright, just goes for the easy punish.
Double poof.
Oh, gets poofed.
He did. Ah!
Okay,
I think he should have grabbed.
No, he should have done his thing that he did earlier because if he would have grabbed, he would have missed, right? Because he spot dodged. He should have dashed through him and turned around and grabbed. So again, he's got the moves. He's just not necessarily playing.
I think 37% is just scary enough that he's not going to want to get grabbed right in the middle.
All right.
Just don't. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
If a Sheik sees the shield that much, you're gonna get hit.
Right. Well, he went for it again, actually.
Good. Interesting.
Good DI to go to the top platform for DFU.
Doesn't get the chase.
Yeah, back air. Ooh, misses the back air. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, I thought he was gonna get it there. Yeah. Ooh, misses the down air.
Actually, kind of worked out for him. Well, I mean that he didn't die.
Nice. Nice.
Clean up from MT there.
I mean, that's payback for that stock where DFU killed him after he tried to do the same thing.
Right.
Like, so it's kind of fair that he got that.
But it was like if DFU hadn't missed that back air,
so you'd expect we'd go to Dreamland unless it's banned, and if it's banned, then FOD. Because this is quarters, so it should be best of 3.
Yep.
Alright. Sounds good.
This stage, I feel like you could play just the same way you were playing on Yoshi's most of the time.
Yep.
Platforms are going to be occasionally helpful from Marth, and occasionally really bad.
Okay, gets him with this. Yeah, so he can't follow up off of that up air.
Wow. Danny slap.
Alright, so they both made mistakes there, obviously. Like
right.
MT getting slapped. Alright, good punish.
Yeah?
Yeah, alright, so MT looking a lot better.
Absolutely. Yeah, he looked sloppy in game 1, and the fact that he took game 2, I think gave him a lot of momentum.
Jumping out of the corner was like not great on the left side.
Sure.
But he didn't get punished for it.
Yeah, nice grab.
Nice. Yeah, he's willing to like sort of play through. See what I mean though about like when she gets facing you, like it's a lot easier to punish her.
Oh, absolutely. Because what's she really going to do? She's got like 2 things.
Yeah, so he telegraphed that, and he was going to get proofed for it, and he's probably going to die. Alright, DFU doesn't kill him. He's trying not to commit.
Just walling him out.
Alright. Yeah, that was just lazy.
Yeah, I think he just chose the panic option, kind of.
Yeah, I think that needed to be a grab.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
That should do it.
And that would have covered the spot dodge too, so good stuff.
Yeah, I like how the double hit actually it makes spot dodge like a little more scary to go for when you're at that percent.
That's really what Nair is for, like in this matchup when you're playing well. Like it lets you cover that option.
That's the first really, really, really pretty Marth dash dance I've seen so far.
I mean, we've seen a couple. Like he's gotten a couple of grabs that are pretty good. That was good on DFU's part, recognizing that
he saw full DI away. You get a regrab there. Right. And then so after full DI, so if you don't full DI away, you're getting up air, which isn't that bad because this has a giant ceiling.
Yep.
Oh, another double poof.
Alright, so
dude, I love Sheik's jab.
Sheik's jab is so good.
Sheik's jab is like maybe the best in the game. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So these dash attacks are gonna get him killed.
He's gonna die. Yeah.
Trash. So we need need to stop seeing these.
Right. Ooh, nice needle roll.
That was
Oh
so good.
my god.
So I'm going to call that a Chad needle. I saw Chad do that first. I'm sure Dan's going to get really mad at me for calling it that. But Chad used to do that all the time. It was really good.
MT,
It's something that actually you won't see Bad Danny do, which is one of the reasons DFU, I think, is such a good player. Is
Sure.
that he has all those tricks in his quiver.
He's also been playing longer, though.
That's
so
true.
you think Bad Danny will eventually get all of the evil Sheik things that DFU does?
I don't know if he will.
He might
DFU
choose to ignore them.
One of the things that makes DFU a really interesting study as a player is that he did work really hard to like learn everything he knows.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
It wasn't just like, oh yeah, I learned this one day and I remember it now. Like he practiced, and
Right.
practices. Alright, interesting. So MT is not committing. Alright.
Right.
I think if DFU can avoid those bad dash attacks.
Oh no.
Nice. MT's so clever there. Alright, so again, I feel better about my pronouncement on the first game.
Yeah. No, he definitely brought it back.